Hello and welcome to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today we're going to be talking about speed gaming, we're going to be talking about dinosaur juice and smart asses. Hello. Oolykee here, and let's talk about smartasses first. That would be the king of all smartassness, Frankie Berlin. First build your nuclear industry and then watch people die. Or is my casualty somehow wrong? No, of course. It's just thing that happens. Wrong place at the wrong time. Those people could have died before the nuclear industry was up and running, but hey ho. This is what we have. We were playing the cards we were dealt with. So we're gonna have to just deal with that. Right, so continuing with the... we have a railroad construction happening all over the place. How is this built? Oh, this is not only not built, but I actually didn't electrify this. This is interesting. Yeah, I think that should be it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to double check all the railroads. I'm maybe gonna do it in a time lapse, maybe not, we'll see. Anyway, speed gaming, let's talk about the Hala. Dinosaur juice, yeah, well, it's good name as any. Texas tea, black gold, dinosaur juice. Dinosaur juice would be the crude oil. Some people refer it as that, but anyway. Interesting, cool name. Right, so, episode 7th of March, warm weather is coming, disasters should not happen, but we'll see, nobody guarantees anything anymore. What the goal of this is these probably for the rest of the series, until we get the trash, which is 3 divisions game design, but okay, that was supposed to be a joke. They design trash. No, we love this game, and sometimes they're doing a good job. Rarely, but nevertheless. What we're gonna focus on in this episode is we're gonna be speeding through time to try to stabilize our economy. We already see that we have some issues. For example, drinking water over here. We still didn't resolve the issue with the drinking water. Drinking water, the issue is that because of the water mechanics, I'm gonna just repeat this one more time. This is a water processing plant that gets, for some reason, 90 cubic meters of water per day, even though it's fully staffed with workers and all. But this area here is just mining that much water. It should be working at higher capacity, but hey. Just wanted to not double check, but go through the numbers. There's 7 out of 7 people. They're mining 90 cubic meters of water. Yes, water can be mined too. Productivity is 63%. This building has a capacity of 200. 7 out of 7. That means 100% people working. This building should be working at 63% capacity, which would be 50%. This building is 200 cubic meters of water per day. That means 63 would be 2 times 63%. 60% would be 2 times 63, which is 126. But it's not working at 126%. Who the freaking hell knows? I don't know. 3 division pulled this number out of their asses and decided that this current water production will be 90 to 94 cubic meters of water per day instead of 126, even though our productivity, maybe productivity of these people working here is lower. So who would be working here? Productivity. No, it doesn't tell us productivity. This is on average productivity and nothing else. Whoa. We don't have loyalty here. What's the deal with this? Secret police. We need to deal with this. This is not how it's supposed to work. Doesn't matter. All jokes aside, the country was running fine until I killed everybody. Now we're gonna just monitor happiness too low. Of course it is. Happiness too low over here. Why is it so? 21%, seriously? Drinking water. Yeah, so drinking water would be, the situation is like this. So we are not getting enough water from this pumping station for some reason. I don't know why is it 90 cubic meters of water per day, not 120. It's obviously slowly growing. To offset this, I did create additional pumping, additional water pipes going to feed more water into the water treatment plant, which could handle up to 390 cubic meters of water. The problem is that we don't need any of that water. We need like 150 cubic meters and that's it. But the game mechanics, what I did with the water treatment plant is I built 3 lines going out of them. One of them just filling in the main line all the way from the beginning till the end. To skip couple of parts, I did create 2 additional water lines just so the capacity, if there's an issue with filling the water through the main system, the backup pipes can jump in. The middle pipe is going all the way to the chemical factory. Chemical factory? Yeah, let's go with chemical factory. Also, it has offsets to the nuclear power plant. It has some water around chemical plant, and also goes all the way to nuclear industries. These guys are draining more or less around 20 cubic meters of water, and I believe they should be fine water-wise. It doesn't say that they have any issues. This is drinking water. Oh, I know, but it's not working. Let's see the chemical plant. It's full of imported water. That's also great. This is exactly what we need. And the nuclear industries, they have... This is just for their drinking water, nothing special. 3 cubic meters of water, and this is enough for these industries. So this should be working perfectly fine. It's only 20 cubic meters of water here. So the second line is giving the south part of the city all of their water. That will be this pipe here in the middle of the screen that is bending in this direction and filling in this system here. Unfortunately, it looks like they don't need that much water, only 40 cubic meters. That would be 30 to 40, that would be 60 cubic meters per day of purified water. That's what they're consuming. You can see here we have a little bit of, actually majority of water going through here. This is the neighborhood, quite densely packed neighborhood. And then we have some of them going here to the southern part near the heating plant, and also we have an offshoot for just the suburbs, like police stations and stuff that we have over here. Nothing too spectacular. Oh, well, there's a school as well. But anyway, continuing on. Oh, these messages, will they ever end? Shop is out of goods. Which goods? Food. Okay. Did you get food? These guys are getting food, but they're just consuming so much food at the moment, probably because they're a little bit on the hungry side. That's how I describe starvation. A little bit on the hungry side. You can see that our storage facilities also are actually kind of on the empty side as well. We are filling it with food, but it's just taking a little bit on a slow side. I can be main party propagandist easily. I would crush it. Anyway, so food production needs to be increased. We need the productivity to be up. Productivity will be up as, like, it's already at 75%, which is great. I mean, like, compared to what it was before. And whoa, productivity here dropped from 63 to 62%. This is something we're gonna have to address, but ever so slowly. 18,423 people, 423 or 18,500. I will be doing a time lapse now. Also, I'm gonna say Old Gala under control, like my map. I have noticed a lot more buildings turning to cinders lately in the new towns that aren't even populated or have electricity, let alone manned fire stations. Yeah, this is the problem, and this is what Stats was saying back in the Alaska series. He was saying that the first thing you need to build with your new city, it needs to be a fire station. And it needs to be supplied with people from a previous town. Absolutely, this is the first thing you have to. Once you start playing the game and start building the buildings, it doesn't matter if they're populated or not. You are asking for it if you don't provide them with the fire protection, and that's it. This is how I take it, and obviously sometimes I don't do as I'm told. I do as I don't know, wish, probably, which is obviously that's why you guys have so much fun watching these videos, because you can see how dumbass screws the whole country up, you know, overnight for no reason. I'm gonna get another bus for the nuclear industries. We're dropping in population a little bit. I'm not sure if this is related with water or not. If it is, it doesn't really matter because we don't have any escape from this. Could be related to water and food. We do get... yeah, I think we're gonna have to intervene here on the food front a little bit more actively. Yeah, are you imports? No, this is export distribution. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this actively. What I'm gonna do now is get the covered hull trucks, total capacity, something on the affordable side. Škodas stand out. Also the LZ100s over here, the Czechoslovakian ones. They look quite pretty. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. This is gonna be our emergency measure. We're gonna go here, load, and then we're gonna unload here. And we're gonna unload here. Hopefully vehicles are gonna arrive shortly. Wow, this map, I think it's due to map that it's always giving me wrong loading, unloading thingies that we need. LZs, they're slowly going to their distribution office, that's fine. I think it's gonna be fine. I just need to pause it. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Here we go. You need food, and that's it. You need to deliver food, and that's it to 100%. So this is emergency measure where we're gonna be importing food. I'm gonna leave it as long as I see fit. We are down almost 100 people since we started the episode. Another emergency measure is gonna be a couple of shops require covered hull trucks. I'm not gonna mess with this. I'm gonna go again with the total capacity. Let's change color scheme. 2 of these, and every shop that reports any issues with the food deliveries, we're gonna literally give them another truck. Stop production, that would be 18 degrees Celsius maybe? Let's see what's wrong with it. No, it does have a resource in containers, nuclear fuel. No, this is literally nuclear fuel. This is, wow, and it's actually working. Why did it stop working then? Maybe the temperature was higher than we expected. Shop is out of goods. I don't think this one would be out of goods. It's just because there's no food here. I will not add more trucks to this shop because this one has the shortest route for deliveries. So I'm fine with this one. I was thinking that maybe it would be good if I build this road all the way here and then started using this road as kind of bypass for deliveries, because this one is really long. Well, it's not as long as the one going all the way around that they have to go to this shop, but yeah. Unfortunately, if I'm gonna depend on buses as a public transport, this is gonna be a reality. There's way too many buses here. Anyway, I think we implemented everything here. I'm just gonna double check that our trucks here are on their merry ways, and looks like they are. Container trucks are just exporting left and right. Look at this, like 20,000 worth of exports of clothing and alcohol. They're just doing an amazing job. That's the only thing I can say. Let's do it like this. Accept. There we go. Leaving it like this. There's still some containers here. I'm still really waiting for the Romanian RMN truck. It should be 1977, I think. Maybe it was 76, but we'll see. We're gonna speed the time up now. I'm gonna do a time lapse. It's gonna be sped up, and I'm gonna speed the time up just to see how our economy is doing on the long run. This is probably gonna be related to our this video, next video. We'll see how many videos we're gonna record in this series, but like I said, I really consider this mission accomplished. I'm happy. It was ups and downs, and up until this little disaster that happened now that made us get a loan, I think everything was going relatively smoothly, as much as we can expect from somebody like me to actually do something. Anyway, time-lapse time. See you in 5. Right. Okay, so we got I'm recording this in the afternoon. It's 4:40 in Dublin, Monday afternoon. You're watching this on Tuesday, at least until Tuesday my time. It's been released and should be released. And I just wanted to tell you that Frankie actually replied while I was recording the time lapse. He said that, but what I learned new is the fact that you couldn't invite any more migrants. I've never seen anything like this. So thank you very much. Yeah, you see, dumbass can learn, teach. I'm a teacher now. I teach other people stuff. All jokes aside, yeah. I didn't know either. But here we go. We're doing this all together, in this together, or some catchy phrase that everybody uses all the time. So yeah, just put it in there. Okay, let's recap what happened. This is actually quite interesting. Not interesting, well, quite positive. Let's go with that. Our global happiness, global happiness or countrywide happiness is up to 65%. Maximum was like 80 something. Food shops, all the shops are full of food. So we didn't really have any problems with food. It was production of food, but still, even with production of food, is not good. It's not. Where's the shop? Here we go. This is the shop. So all the shops have enough workers. I think I'm gonna actually lower the amount of workers. Also, water is working. A supply of water. These guys here are mining just 72 cubic meters of water, but you can see here the tank for export is just like going up and down, blinking up and down. So that means that they're still kind of at a limit that they're gonna do. What we actually have is these two new pumps started working. They're working should be working at 100% because they are just pumps, unmanned automatic pumps that are pumping water, the cheaty ones. They are vanilla, not cheaty, but vanilla cheaty, and all the water is being processed. And now this is a perfect timing to show you that currently we have water tower is full. This was the biggest consumer of water. Why? Because, you know, even when you consume provide water for everybody, the biggest downside you can have is the filling up the tank, because they require 300 cubic meters of water. Or was it 200? No, it's 300. And now you can see here in the production facility or water treatment plant how much actually our town is consuming. Not that much. It's 120, 130. This is how much water everybody is consuming. So, and water tower, like I said, is full. All of this system is connected through water tower water. So if water tower is full, everybody should have water. Minus if there's any pipes that are, you know, too small capacity. But that's why I install these additional feeding pumps to the later or down the pipe system consumers. So if there's any additional required water supply, it's gonna be delivered by those. So anyway, all good. We are producing the reprocessing plant. We are earning money. Everything is working as it should. Container facilities, actually, we can't catch up with everything that needs to be packed up. You can see here, this is doing okay. We do have some capacity for making containers, right? Yeah, they're making containers constantly, so we have capacity. And look at the container facility. Look how many containers are there. And we have 400,000 rubles. We had just around 200,000. So what happened? We had the issue with water and food supplies, which is resolved. We substituted it with import. This is why I bought these 8 vehicles here that are now importing food. What actually needs to happen, this was like emergency measure, we need to produce our own food, but this needs to be working at 100% constantly, because I'm gonna do this one more time and tell you, we have currently 18,500 people. All right, let's finish the review. The review is we had 63% when we started this episode. It dropped down to 60% productivity, and then when we fixed food issue first and then water issue second, productivity rose to 71%, which is absolutely great. The productivity was 75% here, it's 86 now. We have the same amount of people as we did before. What's about that? What's the deal with that? We lost 1,000 people while I was doing the time lapse, or sorry, since the beginning of the episode. I did import around 500. Let's just confirm that. Population this year, 2,000 immigrants. Look, Frankie, it's actually kind of flexible. I don't know. It is limited how many immigrants you can take, but it doesn't. Look how many I imported there. It's not really off. I thought I imported like 500, but it's not. It looks like it's less than 500. All the way to the right hand side. So here, if you watch where my mouse is, at the moment here, if you go with immigrants, you will see that like just under 400, or let's say 400 people we imported, which cost us almost 500,000 rubles, which we recovered, slowly recovering back. So financially, industry looks like it's working. I'm running 2 power plants at the moment. I did put the nuclear power plant back in operation, which, yeah, look at the nuclear fuel. It already dropped from 0.25 to 15. So this nuclear power plant won't last that long. We really need to ramp up our nuclear fuel production, which is again lagging behind because of the college education, I believe, would be the main thing. Ooh, one thing I would like to build here. Let's see, do we have any footpath entrance? No, not on this side. So if we're gonna build footpath entrance, we can do it maybe like this, like this. Why the hell not? Just play around with this, doesn't matter. I'm just having some fun beautifying the foothills and shake the many hands. Right, so there we go, and assign this one, there we go, just whatever, you know, just doing some stuff. I actually didn't check any construction projects that we have, so I'm gonna double check that. We do have unfinished road, that would be the access to the nuclear reprocessing plant, which is gonna chug a lot of chemicals. I have to say that I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be the case. Let's see what's happening here. Citizens happiness low, yeah, whatever, that's gonna change. 66%. Are we going down or up? Usually you would go and check out what is the need of the people. If it's food is met, we had a food issue like here. Yeah, let's call it a food issue. 72%. This is rising even further. Oh, pub. Cool. We have a pub. Do we have a vehicle? Let's see, vehicle. I wanted to. No, we don't really need that. Yeah. Let's just buy a new covered hull vehicle. W50. I love those. Will you move? Oh, look at the vehicles going to the border. What are you doing? You're loading meat. That's fine. What are you doing? Loading steel, that's... I don't know if that's fine or not. That's expensive. Oh, look at this guy jumping the queue. But this is good because he's exporting uranium hexafluoride, so this is expensive stuff. These guys are importing food. So what I wanted to do as a next thing, first I wanted to get this truck to deliver alcohol to our new pub, but who knows if he is ever gonna leave, if he's gonna be allowed to leave the border crossing. This is just 3 division deciding, you know, the prioritize who goes where. Look at the American big trucks. Goes. Right, yeah, I'll leave this alone. There's a pub here. I wanted to make these people happy by putting a pub next door because they don't have access to it. Pub is done, everything is done, people are working. They need ingredients for cooking. I mean, 3 division, yes, this is what we do in the liquor store, actually, liquor establishment. By the way, I know that this is maybe strange for some people, maybe not, but in the Balkans, in Croatia, and I think most of the ex-Yugoslavia, that the pubs actually don't serve food in majority of situations. We have restaurants and we have pubs. I know because of the missus, she's from Poland, and in Poland they never had like really pubs historically. They had restaurants, and you go to restaurant and eat and drink. We there's not a big restaurant culture, maybe on the coast with tourism and all, but that's not even like majority of the people from the Balkans. But it's yeah, we wouldn't be the ones who would go like to restaurants too much. But pubs don't serve food, you just alcohol, and we have like fast food joints and like pizzerias and stuff like that. It's normal, but usually this is what would you do in a pub. You go to a pub, to a bar, and you just drink there, you know, hang out, do stuff, board games, the darts and pool and foosball and this kind of stuff, you know, just have fun. But a lot of other countries have different culture surrounding the drinking alcohol and this stuff. I'm just trying to catch my little IFA. Heading to Workplace Depot, yeah. Port Elgin Road Vehicle Depot, that's the one. Go here. Are we sourcing alcohol from here? Looks like we are. Load alcohol, and then the second place is gonna be go here. Unload alcohol and wait to be unloaded. There we go. And you don't have to go to the storage anymore. That's about it. I'm gonna speed the time up because we're gonna check messages. People's happiness, productivity, 72% there, 87% here. Water is resolved, food is resolved. The construction of this can only continue once we build this road. That's fine. No rush there. Nuclear power plant is kinda in a rush because it's 0.9 fuel. You know what, I think I'm gonna stop exporting electricity. I might continue running the nuclear power plant, but stop exporting electricity just because it's gonna slow down the power production and the consumption of nuclear fuel, actually. That's the important part. University is something that I was tweaking, so I think I want to increase the number of people being educated. Of course, with productivity fell how many students they can actually, you know, graduate. Not here though. I did lower the loyalty over here. Oh, what's with the loyalty? Let's check the loyalty. Because it looks like the Port Elgin didn't have the loyalty being scanned because of the secret police not doing their job well. You can see here 62%. Look at this Chibovo. Chibovo here on the right hand side near our flagship steelworks that we are running here. Chibovo has the highest happiness in the country, highest loyalty. Chib, if you're watching this, you should be proud of yourself. This neighborhood here is called Chibovo because they were outside of range of the bus station, and Chib was giving us some suggestions regarding this, and looks like it's the biggest loyalties from here. Whatever Chib was doing as a mayor of that region, he was doing great. Oh, right, I was supposed to be checking this as well. You can see a couple of question marks here. I think the secret police now is doing a little bit better, that we have more agents, that they are covering more area. But we still have a couple of buildings here with question marks and one on the top middle. Actually, two in the top middle. So we have a couple of question marks, 1, 2, at least 3 that I can notice. And while we were doing this, 2 of them actually became numbers, but one more open here. So we have 3 in this area. I think this is more or less the limit, what we can do. But we'll see. We'll see. I think still this loyalty is... here we go. We have an increase in number of students going to university as well. So that's great. I would just like to speed this up a bit. So 19% was from the beginning of the game of today's episode. We had 19% college educated people that stay the same. The financially, I don't know what to tell you. We're doing well financially. I did not expect this, and I'm not kidding. I expected that we're gonna have problems because of the big loans. Maybe there's something cooking in the background that I don't understand, but 104,000 is the monthly payments. Last month we had excess of 200,000. of exports, mostly. We had some power, but mostly electrical components. Let's see, was it that like a stockpile of electrical components? Oh yeah, looks like it is. So it looks like this is not gonna last forever. So we will have challenges in the future. There's still crap load of containers here, so there's crap load of stuff to be exported and money to be earned, but it's mostly that we are depleting our storages. So what I would do, for example, here we got notification, people are not happy here. I would inspect it and see that some of them cannot visit pub/tavern. We still didn't deliver alcohol here. Other than that, hospital visit and the spirituality. So if I go and check the spirituality, did we build a church in this neighborhood? I think we should have, but hospital is right here. Do you have access to hospital? They do have access to hospital, so that's one odd person. Oh, but we don't have enough doctors. That's strange. Okay, so where are all the college-educated people going to work? Because if they're not coming here, and we do have capacity, by the way. I did allow like 11 doctors to work, but there's only 2 of them working. That's fine. I'm pretty sure that that's gonna grow as we move on. Perfectly fine. I think everything is here. Another 2% increase in happiness, so recovery. I would say it's imminent, but you know. You draw your own conclusions about this. So this is another one in a different part of the city. They say they're not happy. 38 without jobs. We're doing the best we can. We need to finish the railroads. And then 5 unable to visit church or place of spirituality. 2 unable to visit pub tavern, and 5 unable to participate in any sports. Since I know that we have a gym over here which is not full, we have a pub over here that is not full. I think these guys have access to both of them, and then there's a church that was opened recently here, so they have access to everything. They are just not. Oh wow, I'm just wondering if they can cross the road here. Doesn't matter. I'll create possibilities for them to cross the road here. I think I should be connecting this as well. Oh, this is cute. Cool. Anything else I would like to add? I don't know. That's about it. I'm gonna leave this one here. Electricity problem, seriously. Yeah, looks like we ran out of fuel again. But again, it's fine. We have a backup with diesel generators. We are exactly like the wind power plants now. Renewable energy. We're like Germany now. Nuclear, it's not working because we don't have enough fuel. And we're just gonna start burning more coal. I'm not gonna be building coal power plants. I'm not Germany. So we're gonna resolve the nuclear issue. Fuel-wise, we have 200 tons of fuel in here, and we have 1,300 tons of fuel here, so that's 1,500. They're spending, let's say, 10 tons of fuel per day with maximum capacity. That means that they would have enough. There's enough fuel. There's more than enough fuel. This is enough for 800 would be for 80 days, right? Yeah, and this is almost double that. So we would have 160 days, really? No. 10 days is... Anyway, we have enough fuel. By the way, the fuel trucks that need to deliver fuel here, we have more than enough fuel in the storage. So a lot of fuel stored. Plus the trucks that are delivering this, they just need a green light to be allowed to continue delivering fuel just in case. But again, the solution is nuclear, and this is where we're going. 19,000 people, almost, just under 19,000 people living here. So focus would be educating as many people as we can, and then seriously, I just lowered the level for this, and they didn't like lower this one, and they didn't get more people coming here. I'm gonna do this and this. Just allow more kids to come to school here, because I would like to really, you know what, let's do it. Let's go all in. Give as many as we can. Let's give it a few more moments. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing horrible time-wise. I'm just talking too much. No, we're gonna continue in the next one. That's it. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, see you in the next one, bye bye.